Ahoy there, baby dolls. Welcoming you back to crypto's juiciest news. We are still living through the black swan event of our lives, friends. Jim Cramer got bullish exactly at $99,500. By the way, friends, like, just to let you know, do you want to know how badly we got mogged by Jim Cramer? Jim Cramer being bullish Bitcoin at this top right here, it was enough to stop Michael Chad Saylor's $5 billion Bitcoin purchase. You get it? Mogged. Except in this case, we got mogged. It's true, friends. Michael Chad Saylor, he bought his $5 billion of Bitcoin up here. Can you believe it, bro? You just bought $5 billion. You couldn't push the price up against inverse Oracle God Jim Cramer. So of course, friends, he's doing a nice U-turn here. But man, this is the 15-minute scrunched up, friends. The real chart that we're looking at, man. Who cares about the 15-minute? This is the weekly. You see the weekly? Look how far we've come, man. Friends, you saw how depressed I was down here, man. Remember Japan, Pokemon Island? And by the way, we flipped red on the weekly super trend. But then luckily we came back up. Oh, here we are now. By the way, a bear market now starts for Bitcoin at $70,000. That's nice, isn't it? If you recall earlier, friends, you know, earlier, I think about a year ago, the bear market for Bitcoin price, it was $23,000. Everybody was scared would go down again. Do you remember, friends? We're all the way down here. Everyone said we're going to double bottom test again. But no, we've come back up. So it's beautiful to see that we are $100,000 now. Remember, I also did throw it out here to you. It's possible, man. You know, we stop at 100 and then we come back to that 70. But here's the thing. We haven't had the altcoins smash up. So I was only conceptualizing that with my big fat lollipop because I thought, well, where's the Altseason Mania? Alts didn't like pop up like 5, 6, 7x for you to even get out your G stack. So it might mean Bitcoin's not actually done, friends. It might mean that. It might mean this is like an interim week. We've popped down here and then we actually continue up. That's usually what it does. It does like this one red candle and then the next one it like continues up and does something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Now, Ethereum, friends, Ethereum is still strong. It's actually picking up strength. Finally, my gosh, finally, bro, Ethereum. But also, friends, remember, it's nice here, man. I still believe, remember, I called it for here. We're going to do like a 40% move up. Remember, friends, I traded my whole life, okay? And it's not about calls. Like making calls, if you're a trader, that's like, you know, that's not trading, dude. Traders don't like make calls. No. You look for trades. You see, making a call is like, I think it's gonna go down. No. You don't do that. You're like, this is a good trade here. There's a good trade here. So even if you said to me, there's a 90% chance this thing fails, whatever it is, 90% chance. But if you sell it down 99%, that's a good trade to buy. Because you're telling me, okay, there's a 90% chance of death. That means the value should be, let's say something was $1, now it's 10 cents. Let's say it's trading at 1 cent. I'm like, that's a good trade because you're risking 0. Maybe the odds of surviving is like 10%. It should be up 10x from here. Do you see what I mean? It's not making a call. You're like, this thing can die. There's a 90% chance of it dies. I don't know what happens next. So that's what you and I are doing here. We don't know, okay, what's the call? Everything just goes up or goes down. You're not playing that game. You're looking for good bets. That's why you're here to buy in the depression. You're making a good bet. You're making a good long-term bet. You go, okay, well, I'm making a good investment, right? For the next 4 years, the money supply is going to keep increasing. Crypto growth rate is going to keep going up. There's going to be more adoption. More people are coming in. Metcalfe's law. Okay, sweet. It feels like I'm throwing my money into the abyss now, but it's going to grow to something else. That's what you're pretty much doing, friends. It's like it's a good bet because if you don't do it, what happens in 4 years? It's now the 4-year mark, right? Pretty much, almost. Yeah, but let's say by the end of next year, maybe the things that you're looking at, altcoins, meme coins, pDAI, PulseChain, doesn't matter what it is, that could be up like 20x higher. You see, that's your opportunity cost. So you've actually, you lose in that scenario, but you don't know if everything's going to fail or not. So that's what I'm here to train you to do. It's kind of like, friends, when you're, let's say you're a soccer coach, you don't train your player, you should know exactly where that other player is going. No. What they basically train them to do is try to predict what they do, but if you're wrong, how to switch. Okay, so how to basically defend against things that are very hard to defend against. Here are strategies you can prepare for. It's just like in markets. It's the same thing, friends. And what we're trying to do is buy low, sell high. Buying in the depression. That's what we're here for. Now, Ethereum is still a brown shoe emoji, friends. It's around 3,300. You know, it is stronger than Bitcoin. But also, friends, we're going to be watching this as well. There is a Solana ETH ratio. It's up here. You know, honestly, it's nothing to worry about if you're in Solana. But, like, it's, yeah, down 12%. That's nothing. Like, one tiny little candle. But, hey, you know, all of them stop with that tiny little red candle. That's something to think about. So, like, if you're in Solana, I mean, good luck. Good luck. We'll just, you're playing with fire, dude. Like, ETH BTC went down for so long. There's gonna, look, friends, I can feel it. I can feel it in my nuts. There's going to be a flash 40% move in Ethereum. I can feel it, man. At some point in the next 3 months, there'll be a 14-day period where Ethereum's up 40%, which doesn't look like much on this chart. It's 4,600. But it doesn't matter what the price is going to be. A flash 40% move. Now I'm going to play some Cranky G music. Move! So, if you're from Morocco, salam alaikum, but your governments are a bunch of cucks. But they finally capitulated, okay? Morocco, friends, their retarded government, they banned Bitcoin, crypto. They banned crypto in 2017 when Bitcoin was $3,000. Now, obviously, after Bitcoin pretty much trades at $100,000, they've legalized it. How many times have I got to tell you? Do not trust the government. They are laggards. They are skeptics, okay? If you are a cuck, right, who needs to follow the word of the government, you will always be last. They only care about reputation. They don't care about opportunity. You understand that? Only care about reputation. So if they only care about reputation, they're only going to give you things after everyone else is already in. Okay, so Morocco is going to be joined by many other countries as well. So it's kind of funny, right? At 3,000, you're bearish. At $100,000, you're bullish. Obviously, friends, it's great that, you know, Donald Trump, President Pump, because like he's bullish and crypto's taken over and everything's shooting up through the skies. That's right, friends. Remember I told you, man, the total crypto market cap, it's in price discovery now. It's at 3.1 trillion. You see that? It's in price discovery. So it's, we're getting new people in the game who previously were not in the game. So all these other government friends as well, I've written, they're all pathetic. All of them are pathetic. And yeah, I mean, like, good luck. You're going to be buying our bags higher. Oh, man, it gets juicier from now. The UK government, friends, shout out to my baby dolls over there in the United Kingdom, have officially decided to regulate crypto in 2026. This is extremely bullish, friends, because if the Five Eyes, everyone knows what the Five Eyes are, so just so you know, friends, all the government is spying on me and you when we go to the bathroom and we hang a doo-doo, okay? How do they do that? How do they spy on us? Well, they exploit this loophole. So America... the KIA, the Coconut Intelligence Agency, they're not legally allowed to spy on their own citizens. So what they do is they send the VPN message to the UK server in the UK, and then the UK just basically routes the message back to the Coconut Intelligence Agency. And they go, oh no, it's not me spying on Timmy, who's hanging a big fat dump because he had Mexican last night. It's not me spying on it. No, the message came from the UK. Ah, man, governments. It's just kind of like, you know, it's the people, though. Like, the government's elected by the people, you know. I guess people like that. I'm not like, friends, okay, you want to watch me hang a dump? I ain't doing much. I'm tweeting on my phone. That's right, tweeting. The people got to hear a tweet just because I'm hanging a big fat deuce. The world doesn't stop because you're hanging a deuce. All right? So, we're moving this step closer and closer, friends. The UK, part of the Five Eyes, is very important, okay? UK, one of the biggest GDPs in the world, countries. The fact that they're deciding to officially regulate, it's basically, friends, they're, see, UK, Canada, Australia, which is a dirt island where we are, and the New Zealand, not to be confused with Old Zealand. So we're just like America's little bitch, pretty much. So we're just basically, we have to, and Europe, of course. But Europe's like really in bug eater cuck land right now. Because Donald Trump and CFTC and everything's being pro-crypto, they're all like, oh, we've got to like adapt for the future, which is awesome, man. This is exactly what we want, man. We want these because when they adapt, friends, it means the tax rates get lowered. It means the deals get sweeter. Okay, it entices more people to come in. It's what we want. Brazil, friends, shout out to all my baby dolls in Brazil. They have introduced a bill to establish a Bitcoin reserve. Yes! It's kind of funny, friends. I'm telling you now, man. I think, look, We're mogging all of them. You know, this was game theory from Bitcoin maxis a decade ago. They said, hey, once one country starts it, once one country finally adopts, they will all have to. Look at that. It's kind of funny, by the way. Shout out to the American baby dolls out here, because America's like an actual leader. Friends, Brazil is meant to do this first, right? But no. America's got the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve ID. Okay, sweet. Now we're doing it. So it's great. That's why I really feel it in my loins, friends. I'm going to tweak my nipples for Bitcoin's price. By the way, it is moving up right now on the 5-minute chart, up to 92,300. But because of this resurgence of the comeback, friends, the comeback, all of this confidence is bringing things back. Coins from the past are even coming back. Everything's having a go. I mean, man, I'm just frothing at my mouth, man. I'm so proud of the XRP army. I'm so proud. You guys made it. You've actually made it. Now, I don't know how high you go, but you guys have actually made it. I mean, like, you're showing that, yes, if you just stick together, you can win. And there's many other coins coming back as well. Doge, one of the obvious ones. We'll see. Obviously, we're going to look for the HEX, friends, to come back. It's the biggest opportunity. But there's been a lot of controversy with the pDAI stuff. We'll get on that later. So, the Black Swan event, friends. We had Black Swan, Jim Cramer being bullish. Not much you can do, right? Jim Cramer as well, friends. I got an emergency news. He also tweeted like he likes crypto. He says, yeah, I've been telling everybody to buy and own crypto for a long time. And yes, we continue to sink down. In other news too, President Trump, friends, considers CFTC to lead crypto asset regulation, which is beautiful. Like that, friends, literally everyone was yelling at corrupt chairman Gary Gensler, okay? Everyone was yelling at him, saying, use the CFTC, bro, okay? They have all the tools. And then no one was listening. No one was listening. Friends, they're the shadow wing arm of the US Fed. Now they have to try another tactic to try to scam everybody, and they'll find a way somewhere. Now, you see, friends, the overall theme of today's news show, because it was striking to me. There's like so many governments, they're now flipping the switch. It's like they're basically enabling our bull market to continue. But you knew it was already programmed in the charts. You see that, friends? The chart moves first. See, Bitcoin, crypto recovers first. Now, pro-government news. Imagine like you just know about Bitcoin because everybody's slaughtered in altcoins still, technically, okay? But like Bitcoin's 99,500 pretty much. That's like if you're waiting for all the governments to say, oh yeah, we're finally going to do it. Bro, you missed out. You missed out on your big fat like 5x from Bitcoin. Let's say 15K, you weren't going to buy the bottom. Let's say you bought 20K. Man, yeah, you literally missed out on the 4 or 5x. So learn from this for next year. But you have learned. We already know, friends. We're buying and holding, long-term mindset, delaying gratification. We're going to make it. Also, friends, a very quick mention. If you're in ChainLink or you have a... Look, we've got friends and family who... I'm going to let you know something this on the topic of ChainLink, okay? So I have counted this morning 5 cousins, family members, okay? 5 of them. All family. All of them either have sold on this way up or asked me, can they sell? And I told them, no, you're not allowed to sell. It's coming back. Okay? Call them basically normie retailers. Okay? So, and they're close family friends. You see? I see them enough times. 5. I literally counted 5. Okay? No, I got a channel. No, I've been this for years. Don't think I'll tell them, oh yeah, this thing might go up 10%. No, friends. You know, friend, your friend Sommi. I'll go, bro, this thing is literally going up another 10 times on your money. Do you understand 10? Do you understand 10? You just keep holding, bro. Go work keep working your job. They'll work jobs. Go run your business, work a job. Don't check your phone, bro. Come in 6 months till you check your phone. Go pay the bills, put food on the table, play with your kids. Go do everything you need to do. I'll tell you, you'll know when it's time to crank, okay? But for some reason, in the past few months, as soon as we started going up, they just want to get out. And I'm like, that's why I've got to tell everyone out there, but Habibs, the markets are rigged. Do you understand? They don't let you out with a chance. It's either literally going to the floor or it's going up to the moon, okay? It doesn't go up in a straight line, but you get the point, okay? It doesn't just accidentally, like, come back. Do you understand? It's not like a footy game where, like, oh, yeah, or a soccer game. Oh, this team was, like, they're winning 3-0, and then the other team come back and now 3-2, and then the game ends. No. Markets don't work like that. If it's 3-0... when the other market comes back 3-all, it's going to be like 10-3 by the end of the match. You understand? That's how markets work. They swing back. Now, ChainLink, friends, is leverage on Ethereum. Okay, so ChainLink is leverage on ETH. How much leverage, though? yeah, like a 3 or a 4x, okay? I hope it goes much higher. I really do hope it gets much higher. I hope it gets to the very, very top. That's 8x. But you just don't know. And by the way, so ChainLink is on centralized exchanges as well. So that's why it's easier just for people to participate if they want something like that. So I'm helping you for your friends and family because not everyone wants to use a MetaMask. They don't know, man. And it takes hours. They just don't know. Because I tell them, you know you can retire from this. You know you can, right? But they don't listen, bro, because they remember, hey, but we've been going down for 3 years. I go, literally, what I say, long term, what I say, 4-year cycle. So it's like, it's the same thing over and over again. Even though you tell them, bro, it can go down for 3 or 4 years. We don't know. They go, okay, sweet. It goes down. Well, you know, green candles are going to make them smarter, friends. Bitcoin's at 100K though, so we'll see. Now, friends, if you look at the Russell 2000, friends, I am very, very, very bullish. But this is like breaking news, friends. I did make breaking news. It went back. It touched the high exactly like it's right here. It's so, friends, it's like ready to just do this for next year and go, here's your old season. You've been waiting 4 years. Like it's right there, Mr. Russell 2000. Everything else has been put in place. By the way, friends, I've actually got some shocking news as well. Others BTC went up again. Wow. Look at this, friends. That is amazing. Do you see that? Others BTC traded as high as 0.182. So it's nice. We're so close, man. But when this flips green, traditionally you got 100 days for Altseason wave number 1. I know it's just, you're like, what? So if we flip green next week, there's 100 days? Oh, no, but like, I don't make the rules. That's just what happens. But just to let you know, friends, it doesn't last a long time. It's 50 days walking up to what you would consider a bear market range floor, 50 days, and the next 50 days, parabola of just everything going absolutely freaking wild. And then it's all over, straight to zeros. Yeah, it's just welcome to crypto. Now, friends, I've been noticing a bit of racism out here in the markets, and I don't like it. So I'm going to tell you to stop. There are some red candles here in PulseChain, PulseX, and Inc. But HEX, the better Bitcoin, is actually green. So there is a glimmer of hope out there for the world to end this unnecessary racism out here. By the way, sometimes, friends, I've got to refresh the page just to see. Okay, sweet. So it has refreshed. Yeah, sometimes, friends, I'll reload the page and it's just all full green. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's not updated price. I press refresh and it's just a sea of red. And I'm like, no, what do I do now? I've got to go eat some cherries or something to distract me. You know, that's just the life, friend. That's literally it. If you just made the numbers green, we feel a lot better. Now, PulseChain and the core coins, friends, they're going to go really wild. Why do I have 1 cent here, friends? You're like, Sommi, how is 1 cent possible? You were telling us, you know, it's a bit wild. Yeah, but the pDAI. It's possible if pDAI gets to $1 because pDAI will help. It will be the key for the HyperLoop. And a HyperLoop, friends, I had to make a word. It's literally a HyperLoop in terms of you have a hyper pump and then you have a loop because you pump up, okay, and then the origin address is collateral's higher, then it mints more pDAI. It's exactly what Michael Saylor's doing, okay? Richard Saylor, I was about to say. So he does that. We get some JEETs out. You loop up again. It can borrow, mint more pDAI, buy the bags, loop up again. There you go. So that's how you do it. That would be the HyperLoop. And of course, 98% down. But if you watch my videos, friends, I've got coming out. Richard Hart is Richard Hart, he doesn't do the CZ, let's go up 3% every day conservative number. Richard Hart believes, this is just his character. I don't know whether it's right or wrong, but Richard Hart obviously has worked out. He's like, hey, if I make the price go as high as humanly possible, I can get as many people as possible in, and then that becomes a new target for the next bear market. So the higher the price, the better. That's pretty much what he's come. I think that's what's happening here, friends. But you and I, you don't like that because you don't want to get trapped. You see, but Richard obviously says, well, it doesn't matter. You're not, because Richard, logical mind, he's like, well, whether the price is down 50% or down 99.9%, it doesn't actually matter because you're not meant to be selling in that 3-year bear market for crypto anyway. You're not meant to be selling. You see? So I know for you and me, though, you don't want to see that number there because you like the opportunity. Because, like, friends, you when people win the lottery, let's say you got $1 million from crypto. You don't actually need to go buy a Ferrari or buy a new watch or take a holiday. You don't actually need it. You just like that you have the option to. You're like, because you basically, friends, it's speculation. You're like, I could take a holiday if I wanted to. You know what I mean? It makes you feel good. It's comfort. You're getting the dopamine, the relaxation. It's like you're getting a dopamine release. Like, yeah, I could take a holiday if I wanted to, but I just, you see what I mean? It's exactly the same thing that happens here. Now, pumpkins, if you haven't seen my video on the PulseChain HyperLoop prophecy, right, you should check it out. Okay, you should check it out. Look, man, I'm just fenced. Look, I am very suspicious of the dude who made the video at the beginning of that clip, decentralized me. He knows too much. He knows too much. But I'm here 18 hours a day. I'm here 18 hours a day. Okay, so I don't know everything. I just know I'm here 18 hours a day. All right. I know when someone knows something. I don't. I can feel it. All right. Friends, we're here. Okay. We know all the FUDs. We know what people say, why pDAI can go to $1, why it can't. We know all the reasons. We know I know what people think like, because we know it from first cycle HEX and stuff. People go, price can't go up because everybody dumps and stuff, which is totally wrong. Doesn't happen. Okay. Actually, people buy more. People buy more as the price goes up. Do you understand? Okay. So, look, it just hit me, friends. Richard, I believe, and I'm very scared to say this, I think Richard's calculated that when pDAI gets to $1, more people are going to like swap their stable coins of Tether and USDC, the estrogen versions of them, and estrogen DAI, and they're going to move it into pDAI to get the yield farms. Because he'd be advertising, he'd be like, well, hey, Tether doesn't give you any income. Why not come and hold? Oh my gosh. I think he's figured it out, friends. I think he's figured it out. And that's how he's going to get everybody in. Wouldn't you do it? Of course you'd do it. Wouldn't you do it? If you had 100,000 Tether sitting out there, but Richard Hart's got a $1 stablecoin farm. Wow. Wow. By the way, if it goes to 0, it's your fault. I'm just telling you, wow. I'm going to have to pause this video to make a tweet. And baby dolls, what I've actually done is, it's glad you've yet to share this eureka moment. I actually have made this post, bang, 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 all of this. Just explain it. I can't believe it, dude. This is so, I'm going to get shot for this. I'm going to get absolutely shot. But that's, friends, it's true though. pDAI, no one's going to believe it. No one will believe it. But yeah, that's Richard Hart's plan. His plan is that pDAI will have more buyers at $1 than today. Okay? I'm not in control, friends. I'm just saying that's the plan. Because you're earning no yield on those stable coins. And he can just toggle up the yield. It's a stable coin, man. What are you going to do, friends? If you have $1 million USDC and you're in some shitty little curve yield farm, max, what are you earning, like 4%? Okay, what if he makes it say like 25% on ink? What are you going to do then? They're going to come in. And by the way, when they come in, they reinforce the peg. You see? And they're swapping around and the PulseX. Okay, but you might say, what about the unwind? What about the unwind in a bear market? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's fair. It's just, maybe he's got a plan. Everyone goes back. Like, I think what Richard will be saying is, in a bear market, when you sell into pDAI to earn yield. Okay, so he's making his own nation state. I've shown you the videos. It's like his own, it's a digital country, friends. It's literally a digital nation state. It's his own country. It's decentralized, and when you sell, you go back into the pDAI, so you enforce the peg. So it's man, that's wild. It's like if you just swap from Ethereum to DAI, Ethereum to eDAI. You see that? It's wow, man. We might actually get the big HyperLoop prices we're looking for. So yeah, friends, it's been wild to be on this journey. This is the hockey stick chart of pDAI. If there's a drop, 80%, 99.94% is what it did the first time. It is what it is. You just have to deal with it. You're playing for one long thing. Don't do any leverage. Don't do anything silly. Price dips are in the game. It's volatile. There are people that's always speculating on these, friends, but this is a big thing if it works, man. This is a big thing because, like, it's the key missing link to help you even make more money on your Pulse and PulseX and Ink because you have edge, like, because you're like, 5 steps ahead of like the rest of the market, that's literally unheard of, by the way. You can't be that many steps ahead for this many people. No way, never happens. So if pDAI goes to $1, remember you get a 60x from here, okay? 60, 70x, whatever it is, depending on the price dip. If that happens, then everyone rotates around the core coins, which are flying, and then you make even more. So that's how it would work. So you get, that's godly amounts of, that's a freaking mania and a half if that happens. You see that? Whereas if you have like ecosystems, we got them. Like you got other stuff out there, maybe you like them, but just this is the big one. I've also made a video here, friends, for pDAI, but also this goes for every single other coin. You have to accept the price volatility. If you can't accept it, just sell and leave. That's why I tell people. I don't beg people. Never, ever, ever do I tell anybody, unless it's close friends or family friends, because I know close friends or family, maybe like they're struggling with bills and stuff. I'm like, you're not allowed to sell this. You are not allowed to sell this. Because I know, because they're retailers. They don't look at the charts. They look at their phone once every 3 months. And like friends and family, they think like a big move is like 30%. So they put in like $5,000 and they're like, oh, I've got an extra $1,500 now. I can take it. I'm like, no, bro, let it go. You got 20x to go. It's going to be $100,000 one day. And they're like, really? And then 3 months later, we're going to have the same combo. But I run out of energy to do that. That's why I don't bother having that conversation once. But I'd feel very bad because friends, I've got empathy, of course, in real life. But yeah, just you believe. We believe together. We know, It was also interesting as well. When it comes to Bitcoin's price, friends, we got Cobie to start talking about $1 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin flipping gold is nothing but the restoration of sanity to reality. So Bitcoin, if it flips gold, it's $900,000. And he basically says, how many times is it going to flip at gold? Is it 5x to 10x larger? Man, that's wild. That's exactly at the top as well. But it's not really like the top, but just showing you, man, that's what happens. As prices go up, we all feel good. We say nicer things. Prices go down, we feel bad. We say worse things right now. I mean, like speaking of that, make perfect example. In Pokecenter on PulseChain, for example, because obviously pDAI's spearing it out right now. It doesn't last forever, friends. You got to be careful when it comes to these. Don't sell stuff that's like out there just to go like chase things. Because they don't even really believe, bro. They don't really believe in this. I'm providing all this information here for you. Here you have PIKA on PulseChain, friends. Still doing fantastic. It's just jeeting around here. Just going sideways. Many other coins that still need Ethereum to finally do like that flash pump out here. But yes, friends, this is what happens. There's fighting occurs. There's always fighting, arguing. People say bad things. And maybe there's something going on in the Telegram and like just people getting upset with each other. That's fine, man. That's normal market stuff. It's just, everyone's going to hug each other again. You just got to wait a bit longer. I've also got some breaking news, friends. Tuah girl is actually releasing a meme coin. Haley Welch. Spit on that, dang! Okay, so Haley kind of looks like an OnlyFans intro here. Tuah girl is getting closer to releasing a meme coin. Remember, friends, I said it a month and a half ago, and I was just showing you. Here we go. Pitch me your favorite meme. I'm Haley Welch, and here we have Morad replying to like Ansoy as well. So. Well, she's releasing a meme coin. Damn, man, we're just getting so many top signals. Can you fricking give us a big one? It's just top. But that's what happens in a bull market because you're making new tops. But there has to be one that's so intergalactic that we're like, all right, this one has to be it. All of these are like, okay, yeah, but there has to be one. What are you thinking? I'm thinking Jim Cramer, infinitely bullish at the top. I'm also thinking, Tai Lopez. He's the only man we can rely on to end this bull. So we'll wait and see, friends. Maybe you never know. Maybe meme coins. Maybe they go sideways for a bit, then they have another wave next year. He doesn't come out, but then they have like their third biggest wave at the end of next year, and he's like, "Oh wow, I got knowledge. I got to make a meme coin out here." And oh man, that'll be wonderful if we get it. So if you're getting a bit of anxiety, I'll play some angel music to like. Just temper down your anxiety, friends. I feel it too, man. I feel it too because I'm just like, man, like, because if it all stops here, we have no one to blame but ourselves. We're like, well, it threw us so many top signals. We know that, but crypto's only 3 trillion, Habib. Do you know how much money they printed, friends? Do you know how disgusting it is? You know, orange juice in Australia, you know it's $9 now at Woolies and Coles. I'm not making it up. It's $9, yeah, for a bottle of orange juice. Not like, you know, $9. Oh, this is a super organic premium one. No. It's actually $9. And then the Povo ones are $7. You don't want to taste. That's literally cardboard. It's not even orange juice. It's a disgrace. It's actually quite racist that they sell stuff that tastes like cardboard when that orange juice. Okay. Yeah, they're literally $8-9, friends. $9. Most of them $9. What do we do? What kind of cruel world is this? I didn't sign up for this. $9. All I can do is dream of these sexy, sexy logos. Come and join the PulseChain ecosystem. Maybe HEX will be $9 one day. That'd be funny. Maybe Ink, friends. Incentive token. Oh, let's see what Sommi fan tokens have said today. Your life is imitating art, Sommi, in a big way. Let's see what I've said today. Okay, I've said nothing. It's just AI. Am I going to run off here? Wee! Friends, I always love the Simpsons scenes where the camera zooms up and they just go and run off and do something. Like, there's so many common Simpsons themes. I don't know how the geniusness of their writing and their comics back then, they knew that was funny. You zoom in, you're talking, and then you escape. It's hilarious. Also, shout out to KTP. KTP had this, friends. Now, the pDAI community, they're interpreting what she said here as FUD. It's kind of like HEX, man. It's kind of like in HEX, if you said, buy HEX but don't stake it, HEX can say that's FUD. You know what I mean? And then if you say, hey, only stake it for 3 years, if you say that, then the 15-year stakers go, no, that's FUD too, right? It's funny how it works. So KDP, friends, she messaged Coinbase and Boldilocks, Brian Boldstrong. Did you know you have $1.2 million of pDAI? Pretty sure that's more than enough to cover a listing fee. Hey, that's a good idea, though. The pDAI guys are saying, hey, it's FUD, it's FUD, it's FUD. Chill out, friends, chill out. Remember, we're a strong religion, okay? We're a strong neo-religion. We're priced like a celebrity meme coin. That's a great idea. I was thinking, like, here we have, they have, how much is this? 300 million. Is that 300 million? It's actually higher than that. If they have 300 million, friends, they have, oh, crap. This is when the price is up like 5x higher than this. They now have $6 million. Oh, crap. But yeah, that's part of the game. Also, shout out to Mr. 9 Iron Capital. Coinbase, Binance, and OKEx have bags, and they will list pDAI at the same time as Pulse. Why would any of them sell their bag as they can provide liquidity for pDAI post-peg? The largest sexes, you know what, bro? If Richard is right about this one, can you guys make a statue of him? So I know it's a top signal, please, in about a year, if he's right about this one. I can't believe, man. Only because that, by the way, that's what he did with HEX. Okay? He gave a lot of free money. Yeah, some people dumped it along the way, but people bought more HEX at 20 cents than they did at 2 cents. Then they did at 1 cent. Then they did at the start when it was cheapest. Wow, that's wild, bro. That's if he gets that, bro. I'm actually getting goosebumps because Mr. 9 Iron Capital, he's right. That's Richard's plan. He gave them money. It goes to $1, and now they have liquidity to provide, and then they can charge everybody fees for the bridges. Now it makes sense, friends. That's just the baby dolls in my Telegram. They're trying to say, hey, part of the theory is that, but maybe it has to go up along the way. Friends, do you remember? Oh my gosh. I just remembered something. One of my videos, friends, I said the world's biggest airdrop actually sucked ass because the theory was that people would get, like ChainLink community would be in P-Link, for example, and then they would go and yell at the devs and say, go support ChainLink on PulseChain, and the communities would become like memes and do that. But unfortunately, what happened is people made like infinitely more meme coins, and the mindshare dispersed out to all the meme coins, which is something that Richard, no one predicted we'd have like this renaissance of that. However, the key one that needs to work, all of these are just little shitters. The key one is the pDAI. I guess that Richard was talking about pDAI the whole time because he believes pDAI people will go yell at the exchanges, support this for $1. It's worth $1. Go and support it. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what the exchanges will do. It would be also lovely, friends. I mean, I don't mind them dumping $1 million to get a PulseChain listing. Oh my gosh, guys. You got to remember, if we get a PulseChain PLS listing, okay, firstly, Pulse does an immediate like 2x, number one. Number two, the liquidity the biggest pulse liquidity is on PulseX with the PulseX pair. So they'll be routing, right? They'll be routing through, and the volume would increase for the chain, and the buy and burn would ratchet up PulseX. Remember, PulseX is bonded to Ink and everything else. It would just, yeah, it would, obviously, a Coinbase CEX listing. Now, we don't need it per se, but it would be good. You know, just so everybody could see that HEX is a better Bitcoin and all these other great things. Also, friends, if you want proof that everything we've been talking about is working, do you want proof? I'm going to show you this. Bro, shout out to this guy, his name is Mr. Maxwell, Solve Maxwell. Friends, I'm not joking. I had a belly laugh. I laughed so much. Look at this guy. He's a Bitcoin maxi. How is this still happening out there? Is there like a faucet that pays you guys to be Hexican? Because Andre, bro, our Andre, you are a sick C-U-N-T, which is a good positive thing. It's a positive thing in Australia when we say that. Andre replies to Grant Cardone. Bro, you are, bro, this is, friends, I love you so much. The HEX community. I go to sleep for like 4 minutes. I wake up. You guys have shilled all around the world. Mindshare. He replies to Grant Cardone, HEX is a better Bitcoin. Yes! Yes! Friends, yes, that's what we want. And he shows the picture. HEX is a better Bitcoin. All right? And then this guy, friends, is a Bitcoin maxi. His brain, friends, his brain is malfunctioning. Bitcoin since 2011. Look at him. Look at him. He looks like, if you look at him as well, look at him. He looks like a very calm guy. He's probably eating like sushi with the sticks. You know what I mean? He's a gentle guy. He's probably like really smart. You know, like smart tech guy. It's just, bro, this is just gold. His brain's having a malfunction. Okay, like his brain, he can't compute. He can't compute. Friends, he can't compute. This chart is down. That's all he knows, right? 99.94%. And we're still shilling and saying, it's a better Bitcoin. We have to tell you, it's a better Bitcoin. It just... Oh my God, this is going to be gold. By the way, if pDAI gets to $1, EHEX can get to parity to PHEX. Just letting you know, okay? For giggles. Yes, it can. Okay. So you're bullish on the whole thing. So if pDAI gets... Oh man, I love this. I'm dying inside. I can't believe like it's actually working. Like it's actually working, man. This is freaking hilarious. Let me show you the HEX price as well. HEX, friends, is at 2.1 cents. This is PHEX. These are the next two. Like I'm not even going to bother with other levels yet. This is important. 5 cents and then 10 cents. By the way, it's a double and then another double from that. So we do 2 doubles. We get to about 8 to 10 cents. Also, shout out to my baby doll ShimShome. So is that your name, ShimShome? So, friends, ShimShome, okay, what a name, by the way. Shimmy, you shimmy now. Shimmy Boo, friends, he comes in my Telegram. I think he drives trucks, but he reminds us like every 72 hours, HEX is a better Bitcoin. And I'll just watch it, I'll click it, and when I'm out, friends, people just hear it, just like, what are you watching? And I'm just like, don't worry. How are you going to tell people out there something's better than Bitcoin? But they didn't get it, okay? But it's just... Because the candles, that's what I'm saying. Don't worry. Because I know if I show you the price chart, it's 18 cents now. 18 cents? You mean it can get to like $1? That's when they care about it, not 2.1 cent thing, and they don't know what's going on. Okay, but this is hilarious, bro.
Hey yo, extra better Bitcoin.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Everybody working out with the rest of the world. That's beautiful. Thank you so for contributing to the world GDP, friends. All the other memes suck, man. They all suck out there, friends. PulseChain has the best memes. By the way, we have a unicorn category meme. Okay? And just to let you know, friends, even from the charts, pDAI is a spear of the memes. So you want to know why, Sommi? Why do you talk about pDAI? Not just because, you know, there's high odds it goes to $1, but it's a spear of the memes as well. And we've now had the rotation back in. Man, it's going to go great. Don't forget to like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.